Good evening, welcome back to Hux Media and welcome back to Media Oddities. Today we will be covering an interesting and now not so well known piece of television history. This is the rise and fall of ITV Digital. The late 90s saw the rise of digital television, and other stations, for example the BBC, made a breakthrough with the first digitally exclusive channel with BBC Choice in 1998. And of course, as the Beeb's main competitor, ITV felt they needed to create their own. Of course, at this point, ITV was quite behind compared to other stations, as it still broadcasted in regions and would go on to until 2004. However, the first digital ITV service was launched on the 15th of November 1998, originally called On Digital. Well, technically it was owned by Carlton and Granada, two very big ITV networks at the time that became their own corporations. The service included many other digital channels created by the ITV's competitors, and also the new ITV2 that had launched in the same year. On Digital saw a rise in airing live football at the time, which would lead to its downfall, but we'll talk about that a bit later. In July 2001, On Digital would rebrand as ITV Digital. This meant they needed a new look to their brand, and also new advertising. The most well-known piece of commercial marketing for ITV Digital was a series of adverts featuring Johnny Vegas and a character called Monkey.
Once upon a time, there was a big thing called On Digital. One day, it changed its name to ITV Digital. The end. A good night!
That's all I needed to know.
The pair would go on and arguably be more famous for being involved in advertisements for PG Tips in 2007, lasting to 2017. These are probably my favourite set of adverts, and even to the point where I actually own a monkey. Anyway, back to ITV. Now you've read the title and may be wondering to yourself, how did ITV Digital fail? Well, now I'll explain what caused the service to collapse. ITV Digital's main competitor was Sky Digital, who aired live football. ITV Digital also had the right to air live football at the time, but because they weren't as popular, the licence for a sport channel had become a huge liability. These factors ultimately ended in ITV Digital ceasing operations in June of 2002, and the service was shut down, causing ITV Digital to fade away into television history. That's all today, and I hope you enjoyed. As always, I'll see you in a few days for the next part of Continuity Collection. I've been Hux Media, wishing you all a good night. Good night.